You know the part about this MAGA H1B1 debate in between Musk and Vivek and the disenchanted MAGA supporters who now regret their votes. What's really not being addressed here is Silicon Valley and tech companies in general go out of their ways to recruit students with employees with visas, and it's a clear example of why America is default on educating its citizens, because we're recruiting, whether it's from India or other countries, we're recruiting great minds who deserve an opportunity, so don't get it wrong, but they come from a system that either greatly reduces the cost of higher education or makes it free for many. So they make education accessible. They make it honorable to get a higher education, where America decided, when folks with my hues started going to school, starting with Reagan in California, to monetize higher education, to create a wall of accessibility. And then it became just normal. Everything that is predatory about the cost of living in America is built out of a defunct perspective of capitalism, and we're all victims of it. There are plenty of Americans who have the ability to learn and acquire the skills necessary to drive what's needed at these tech companies. But where we fail is the deficit in education and access to education, because we think that you have to earn the right to go to college by being able to pay the high exorbitant fees that have outpaced inflation by almost tenfold. You have to set yourself up to have the audacity to want to earn a quality of life where you're not a slave to your employer, where you can barely survive. So you expect to be compensated fairly. And those things don't go for organizations who are monetized strictly on maximizing shareholder value. That's all that has any significance to them. And then you have all these private equity firms who are buying up and cutting workforces and trying to drive every single penny into the shareholders' pockets without being penalized with rewarding their employees. And that is why they see a benefit to H1B1 visas, not because they respect the intelligence and the veracity of these people, but it's because they see them as a way to avoid paying Americans and to avoid investing in the education of Americans. And Elon told it straight to your face. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. A lot of MAGAs are learning right now that they don't care about you either. You thought you were in control. They're in control.